Alright, fam, quick update on what's jumping off right now. So the Democrats, they turned up on 10. On all social platforms, they're using their connections to block, shadow ban, delete, flag, whatever it takes. They doing it right now. They using their connections to social media platforms and news sites, right? So this clip right here, y'all not gonna really see a lot of news sites post it or put it in front of y'all, but you know, Twitter, yeah, Democrats don't really got no hold on Twitter, which is another reason why they're targeting Twitter and Elon Musk. You know what I mean? They really going hard. They trying to find ways to take his platform, but that's neither here nor there. This clip right here, if you're black, this clip should instantly make your fucking blood boil. Like, I'm getting pissed even thinking about it, right? Let me give you a quick breakdown. An officer he arrests and alleged what he thought was an American citizen. But then he started checking out her paperwork and he started asking her questions. And the answers that this lady gives him, yeah, it's everything we've been saying plus more. Let's go.
When I passed through immigration, they sat me down and explained to me all the benefits I was eligible for. I was told I could apply for government assistance. I could apply for health medical insurance for my son. And I could apply for food assistance. After I finished talking to immigration, a short time passed until a DNA test was done on me and my son to prove that he was my son. Then they set me down with other people who were also waiting and had already qualified to be released. Then they explained to us that the documents we had in our hands were our personal identification in the United States, and we could use the documents to travel on buses and airplanes. They also explained to us that we could use those documents to apply for our documents to become legal here. And after that, they explained all of the benefits. They said, "Welcome to the United States of North America." And from there, they transported us to a refugee camp. And all of this occurred in one day. So welcome to the United States. This is someone who just crossed the border illegally and to commit crime. And they were not only welcome to the United States, but then they were giving all kinds of benefits at the cost of the tax.
Well, damn. So everything we've been saying for the last few months, or really for the last few years, everything we've been saying and trying to warn the people about, it's been right in the Zach. Y'all flooding the country on purpose. Y'all talk about y'all don't have our reparations and it's too much money, but you giving our reparations to these illegal immigrants, these criminals. And on top of that, y'all trying to replace the foundational Black American vote with these illegal immigrants. I'm glad this shit is coming to the light, but it should also bring awareness to everyone that this is the reason why they're going so hard trying to block, ban, and censor people. And speaking of censoring people, it's always been their plan to take away our free speech. You don't believe me? I want y'all to check out this clip. Robert Kennedy, he was on Mav Hoffa's show, and he spoke about Hillary and the Democrats and Kamala Harris and their plan to stop people from being able to speak out and voice their opinions and warn other people about certain things. Check this wicked shit out.
Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton and Tim Walz all made statements in the last 2 weeks saying that essentially that the First Amendment is a privilege, it's not a right. That the government has a right to censor misinformation or disinformation.
Where did they say that?
They said it publicly, and you can go look at it. You know, it's on like 20 memes right now, all three of them saying it.
They said it wasn't a right?
Kamala used the word, it's a privilege. It's a, you know, free speech is a privilege.
He has lost his privileges and it should be taken down. They are directly speaking to millions and millions of people without any level of oversight or regulation. And that has to stop.
And they all said, you know, the government has a duty to censor misinformation or disinformation. Why is that? if the government is now the arbiter, that it's determining what is misinformation or disinformation, it's not actually looking at the facts. It's looking at things that are critical of them. And no government in history has ever wanted to censor people for telling lies. They censor people for telling the truth.
No government in history has ever wanted to censor people for telling lies. They censor people for telling the truth. That's what they don't want to hear.
It's looking at things that are critical of them. And no government in history has ever wanted to censor people for telling lies. They censor people for telling the truth. That's what they don't want to hear. And if we give our government the power to determine what's true or not true, the things they're going to say are not true are things that are critical of them. That's the danger in letting the government decide what is misinformation or disinformation.
And bam, and that's what this is all about. It's all about them trying to control people, tell them what to think, what to believe, what to say. Have the power to tell people to shut the fuck up. Don't speak about that. Yeah, you probably know some things and you want to tell people about it, but no, you're not allowed to. Shut up, do as we say, believe what we tell you to believe, take this certain stuff that we give you to take. I'm watching my words. And it's sad that it came to this point that we even have to speak so coded and watch our words. We can't just be openly and free. It's fucked up. It's a mind fuck. Because think about it. Over 4 years ago, we was able to say certain things without having to worry about getting flagged. You know what I mean? And censored and banned and deleted. They done got so powerful that they got these big social platforms under their fucking like wing and shit, under their control. But I posted something days ago, and I'm trying to see how to say this without getting flagged. But it was a warning. I wanted to bring something to y'all attention. And I'm trying to see. Let me see how to say this right. All right, the last 4 years, right, since Trump wasn't in office and Biden became president, do y'all remember everything they was doing to us, to the people that was speaking out against certain things? I want y'all to think back. It wasn't that long ago. Do y'all actually remember people that lost their jobs? They wasn't able to go to school. They wasn't able to make money. They wasn't able to go to the grocery store unless they got approved by the government, unless they took actual steps to jeopardize their lives, even if they felt like what they were putting in their body wasn't right and exact. They still did it just so they can have a normal, what they perceived as a normal life. Do y'all remember what they did to Rizza Islam and others that spoke out against a certain thing they was trying to do to the American people? And they had a list. They had a list, an FBI list. I think it was called the Disinformation 12, and they had our brother Rizza Islam on there, and they had a lot of doctors and nurses on there also. These people was targeted by the government. They couldn't have no type of social media platforms. They had to find other ways to generate money for themselves. They were blackballed, they were banned, they were outcast from the system, the American system, right? They was harassed and they was targeted. And they're not just the only ones. It was hundreds of thousands of people that lost their accounts, lost their jobs, lost ways to make money for themselves, all because they spoke out against certain shit that the government was doing for the last 4 years. Biden and Harris. They just want to continue on with that because they got a part 2, plan B, you know what I mean, that they trying to implement at the moment. I want y'all to pay attention. Bill Gates just gave the Democrats Kamala Harris. He just backed her for like $50 million. Now I want y'all to look at what Bill Gates is what he's up to now, recently. We don't hear nothing about that other doctor. I say other doctor, because Bill Gates is not a doctor. But we don't hear nothing about that, the Dr. F. I can't even say his name. It's sad that we got to this point that we can't even mention certain people's names. And this is the shit that they want to continue on. They want to make it worse, though. These next 4 years, if Kamala Harris become president, it's going to be so fucking... What we're going through now, it's a dream. Because they're really going to, like, implement a lot of other shit. Because Plan A didn't work the way they wanted it. They wanted it to work. It didn't go through. Because we had a lot of rebels out here speaking out, standing up, saying, no, fuck that. You know what I mean? So they got another plan, though. So they need Kamala Harris in office so they can really push this plan on us. I want y'all to read between the lines, y'all. This shit is scary. Y'all should be fucking upset about what's really taking place right now in the American government and society. And the shit that they trying to pull right in front of you. All I'm gonna say, man, is think out the box. Research. Follow the paper trail. It's clear as day what's going on. Kamala Harris is gonna be worse than Biden. You understand? I'm gonna leave it like that, man. I'm signing off. Port City, Black TMZ. I'm gonna be in the comment section, though. Remember, we gotta be coded. Hopefully, this cold shit, we can speak freely after the elections. Hopefully, if Kamala Harris is not the president. I'm gone, though. Peace.
They were smoking on J's, and you either had a curl or a part in your face. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I'm an 80s baby. Take a trip down memory lane, buckle up, now let's ride. Yo, I'm an 80s baby. 86, 87, 88, 89. Yo, I'm an 80s baby. Take a trip down memory lane, buckle up, now let's ride.